All right, we're now recording. Welcome to Asma. She gets a private session in learning for preparing a resume. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You attended last week, and that was just a session about introduction to LinkedIn learning. Did you happen to go in and practice it, or have you been too busy?
Too busy,
Yeah,
to be honest.
this is a really hectic time of year. So I thank you for joining again today. We were just gonna
Sure.
review how to get in, which probably isn't totally necessary since if you haven't even tried, you probably don't need a review. You'll just do a one-on-one later when it comes relevant to you. And then you told me that you
Yeah.
have a CV, but you don't update it very often, right?
I did update it,
Okay, so
like 2 weeks maybe.
oh, that's perfect. So like, let's say you saw a job today that was just perfect for you. You feel like you could go and apply for it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you write a cover letter? Have you ever written a good cover letter?
Yeah,
Okay. So what do you do when you write a good cover letter? Do you have any ways that you go about it?
the important things.
Yeah,
Or
just
1 minute.
tell them what's important about you and why you'd be a good fit for the job, right?
Yeah,
And you
why I can fit this job.
yes, and you write it for each job that you apply for, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, nailed it. That's what the LinkedIn Learning training session pretty much tells you, but there's a lot of different training sessions. So I wanted to distinguish LinkedIn, which is the social media, site, linkedin.com, and then LinkedIn Learning, which is subscription, and the library gives a currently enrolled students access to LinkedIn Learning. And so the training session I'll show you guys today, or you, Asma, would be giving you the info about how to get involved in those sessions. Over the summer, when you're an alumni, after you graduate, inshallah, you could join this other session where we'll go over other resources of developing your cover letter and CV, and also Coursera. Did you ever take any Coursera?
no.
Okay, that's mostly free and they're a little bit more involved than LinkedIn. They can range from 5 hours to a whole semester, depending on what sort of thing you're looking at, but it's another skill building resource.
Okay.
And today you're in this one-on-one session about how to prepare a resume.
Yeah.
So then I guess the thing that you would need, let's say you look at a job description and it looks like it's written in Greek. You think, what are all these words? I've even had this recently, a friend had this recently, where you say, I don't know what this course management system is. And so if you need to become more familiar with a certain sort of like online um, us in the library and us in the university, we have to learn about different ways of reaching students online. So there's a lot of LinkedIn learning training, and it goes for any profession, psychology, or, whatever sort of thing you decide to get into after you graduate. There's a LinkedIn learning course that will help you get your skills up to date. So, Asma, any questions so far?
No,
No.
thank you. I'm fine.
Thank you for sticking around. So I have a Zoom poll, but you know what? I'll skip it since it's just you and me. Um, it was asking you the same things I'm asking you, but I was trying to engage a larger group. Um,
Yeah,
have you written a cover letter? It was asking also, do you have a mentor? Do you have anybody that you have as like an informal or a formal network, or professors, or somebody that you go to ask for help if you need any refinement?
yeah,
Do you have those people?
yeah, I have.
So like, let's say you have a job application where you think, is it required? Do you, you just want to go back and forth. Who would you go to? Is it more of a former professor or someone in the field?
My advisors. My
Okay.
advisors helping me always.
Oh, good. You have a good university advisor. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, now that we have another student joining us, it's not a one-on-one conversation, but welcome, Halima. So
Mhm.
this was just a little quick review. I think if you guys attended last week, you know that LinkedIn Learning is on our ZU homepage under Find an Article. All of our database resources that we subscribe to are here under Find an Article. I'm going to share the link in the chat for activating your account. If you guys want to click it, you could save it for later to create an account. It's under Find an Article under L for LinkedIn Learning. And
Yeah.
it used to be called Linda, but a couple of years ago they were acquired by Linda. Linda was acquired by LinkedIn, and now it's a LinkedIn learning platform. Free access comes only through using your university email, and after you graduate, you can't access this anymore. But for the next few months, you could start it, and it might be a while before they realize you're no longer a student. So go ahead and make up an account and see how long you get to use it for. Sometimes people get stuck in the spam filter when they're creating a new account, but it's pretty easy. You just make up an email address as your username and a simple password. And then you have access to this amazing resource. So if you had any trouble making an account, or in the future, if you want to make up an account and work with someone one-on-one, you could just get in touch with the library chat or book a 30-minute appointment with one of us in the library. Oh, I realized I didn't start my video. Well, no one else has their video on, so. We will jump into the business of looking at the tutorials for creating a resume and cover letter in LinkedIn Learning. It will be just a few minutes. We're gonna check out that stuff. All right, so chatting with us would be here, and making up an appointment with us is here. I'm listed under business and communication, so if you wanted to meet with me, that's great. Or if you wanted to meet with just someone in general, looks like they're no longer listed as general, but any of us would be happy to meet with you. We all know about LinkedIn Learning, and we all know about these resources, how to get what you want out of LinkedIn Learning. So this is the link I shared with you guys, how to activate your account. You step through a few hoops just right in your email. And then when you're in LinkedIn Learning, it looks like this. It greets you and it tells you, these are the things you might be interested in. These are the things you've started. These are our new items. They're trying to market the new training. Any of this stuff could really enhance your job preparedness. If you're feeling a little nervous about applying for a management job, or if you are worried about focusing, there's so many different soft skills and hard skills, like technical skills that would help you to be better at what you do. So these are just generally amazing things that could help you out. The things that I wanted to feature today are these variety of sessions that could help you really have a perfect CV. I've seen some students who have gotten their CV to such an excellent position. You think there's no way people would ignore that. It's like giving all of their best skills right at the top. And then the cover letter, sometimes you get tripped up and you think, why are people not responding to my cover letter? Have I not written the best thing? And these are professional human resources consultants, and they would give you good advice for getting your cover letter looking good. So if you needed that sort of thing, there's so many different things available. Templates, how to update your cover letter. I downloaded some examples. There was attachments in these sessions. I think this lady, she's a professional consultant for.
If my college.
Yep, there she is. If you're ready for that, when it's after iftar, you can hear these talks, exercise files. So these are the documents that come with it. They give you like templates for writing up a good cover letter. So some people, have a good cover letter and they're working with it, or, they offer this whole series from this same lady. If you like what she said about cover letters, how to rock an interview. Sometimes you feel like, okay, I don't have the confidence right now. I need a little pep talk. This is a 28-minute session about how to rock an interview. Optimize your resume for applicant tracking systems. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. Do you have the same type of thing maybe for government jobs for Emiratis?
Mm-hmm.
I think the only problem I ever had with this applicant tracking system is when it's fully automated. Like there's something called usajobs.gov, and it's for getting these, like, I was looking for government librarian jobs, like federal jobs, and you have to put in certain keywords and certain metadata to get
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a robot, but this, I guess, gives you advice for getting the robot to notice you.
Yeah.
So it's things we never really thought much about before, and we're going to cover this LinkedIn profile thing in another session. But for now, I just wanted people to be aware that that's what LinkedIn Learning can do for you. Really refine your skill set. Have you guys ever seen anything in a job description that you didn't understand, or you didn't have those skills?
No, for now.
I was going to say organizational behavior, organizational development. Like sometimes there's a job trainer and there's all these different things listed under being a trainer. And you think, okay, well, I thought I could do that. But if you look up those specific words, it could possibly help you get an interview with a place. So I guess I'll leave it at that for now. And it's been less than 30 minutes. So Asma,
Oh,
just you and me again.
again.
Next week, we'll look at the workplace skill development in depth, and maybe I can get information out of people about any workplace skills that are hot right now that would apply to your major and your discipline that will get you guys an interview and get you guys in the workplace.
Sure.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, I appreciate you sticking around. I'm gonna like turn on my camera and say goodbye to you.
Oh,
I
oh, you're
put
gorgeous.
on makeup just for you guys today.
Oh, and you don't open the camera?
Yeah, should I forgot. At least I remember to press record so those other people who registered might get a chance at this. But I appreciate you coming and joining.
I like your hair color.
Oh, thank you. You know what? It's natural highlights.
Really?
I think the way the world is
I
going,
can't tell. I know.
fully white by 2022. Like
Oh my God.
joking. Well, inshallah, we'll both survive Ramadan and summer 2021. But
Yeah,
I
I
guess
hope.
when you graduate, oh wait, I should stop recording.
Yeah.
Stop recording.